One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Nippert Stadium, one of the grand old cathedrals in the sport and home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the New Mexico Lobos. The Bearcats will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he's going to bring it out. He'll be out of bounds at the 23 after gambling and bringing it out of the end zone. So New Mexico's offense will have the football first. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy. He's not the most talented quarterback in the country. But when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going. So it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. The Lobos are in the hurry-up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
From the gun, give on the inside. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Lobos are rolling down the field.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. Was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. The Lobos with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Using his legs, it's Humphrey. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks. They have just bloodied their nose on this drive, all on the ground. It's 1st and 10. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Man, if I'm the offensive line, I got to do a better job initially protecting my quarterback. And then once he scrambles out of that pocket, he starts to go to the left, I got to stick with the play because then he gets whacked at the end of the play. And instead of helping my quarterback up, I got to make sure I protect him a lot better moving forward.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Power football with the run. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Lobos pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. From the gun, running back gets to give. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced a field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
So the Cincinnati Bearcats offense has its first opportunity of the day. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bearcats send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. The Lobos racing to the line in a hurry-up.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option.
To the air, it's Dyer. Steps away to find some room. The freshman called his own number and kept his drive moving. And the Lobos will snap it on 1st and 10.
Now on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarter.
Fires toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Back open in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Lobos looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Rides the back on the option. The give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. From the gun on 3rd down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. There he goes. He's guided out of bounds at the 12-yard line. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. It to the house. Touchdown, Lobos. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Having a playmaker like that can get the offense out of just about any situation.
Ain't no doubt. He can roll right, he can roll left, he can do whatever he wants and buy time and throw the football, but you have to defend everything. You have to defend pass, you have to defend run, and you have to defend plays that aren't even called. So good luck stopping this game.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Here on 3rd down, will they go back to the running game? Jones wants to throw it. Got it set up on the outside. He'll make the play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the 1st as they mark it at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Bearcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Leaves it with the running back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. 3rd down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Bringing the heat. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Looking downfield on first down. Fires on the move. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. And the Lobos want to move quickly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
On a little time, lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Dyer. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The hand to the running back. Finds a little bit of space. Gets 3 to the 22. And the Bearcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. The short hands, it's Pickett. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Buying some time. Keeps it and gets past the chains.
These guys aren't unique. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He'll work his way down to the 28. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run play action. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. No good. Hoping that a field goal could give you a little bolt of energy, but instead you look up and the scoreboard still says you're down by 17. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Lobos will hustle to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run.
Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 drive down to the 23. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Lobos are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Lobos! The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
24, Cincinnati, 0.
He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Going to the ground. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The Bearcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Jones to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. On the move, it's Covey. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. To the air on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Got it in the middle. It's Jennings. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 25. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw because he put it out in front of his big man.
Touchdown, New Mexico! Fitted in the window for the score.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Cincinnati, 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. Room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Leaves it with the back. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Into the second quarter, that means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Lobos will line up to kick off and start the second half.
Number 19, set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it out. It's Jones. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. With the catch, it's Jennings. And he gets back on top of it and averts disaster. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Bearcats decide to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. He's got great speed. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brown. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
Breaks the tackle. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Dyer. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Got the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to get it in. Into that. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD, and
Welcome to University Stadium, home of the Lobos of the University of New Mexico in Albuquerque. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas State Wildcats. Kansas State about to kick off to get this game started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So New Mexico's offense will get first crack at it today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
It's a fumble on the play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give from the gun. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. And the Lobos moving quickly to the line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Breaks into the open. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Out of the backfield, he's open. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll line up for a second down play. Rides the back and leaves it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Lobos really need to keep this drive alive on third down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. Looking for a push on fourth down. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Lobos are moving quickly down the field. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Dyer. Snagged in the middle, it's Humphrey. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Lobos can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19. Off the play fake on first down. Fires downfield. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. They are getting deep into the playbook. 11th play of the drive. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Third down play from the gun. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. Under 5 Dyer. Big fella moving. And he strides his way in. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Going to try to get it himself. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
There's nothing more annoying defensively than this. You got a guy bottled up, great coverage, boom. He escapes out of it, pulls a rabbit out of a hat. Next thing you know, scrambles, gets a first down. Now I got a new set of problems I got to deal with.
Now he's looking to throw it. Gets rid of it. Grab near the marker. It's Valdez. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this.
Wide room to the right. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He's got the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Lobos want to pick up the tempo, looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. They've been able to control the ball. This is the 7th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 3. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. The Lobos come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to throw, it's Dyer. Going for 6. Touchdown, Lobo! Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Finds his man. It's Blair. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. The play action fake. He's going to take off. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Lobos can really attack on this 2nd and short. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Looking downfield, it's Dyer. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, New Mexico! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
A really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance, excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
So much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and join Kevin with the halftime update. The Lobos will kick it off to start the second half.
Kansas State, 17.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They ought to have some confidence based on that first half performance, but they certainly can't let up in a game like this.
And I think this possession is really, really important. I say that because they had a lot of success, but they're still losing because the defense can't stop anyone. They need to set the tone here in the second half.
And it's exactly that, David. You got to create momentum here early in the second half. You only do that by going out, marching the ball down the field, and scoring right away, trying to put pressure on the opposing offense.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the ground with the back. Oh, he's got some space. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Kansas State really has this drive rolling. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Makes the grab. It's Lockett. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They needed a big play, and they got it, and the foot down for the first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Toss to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. On the run, it's Washington. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Makes a 3rd down stop. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That brings them to within 1.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. First down for this offense. From the gun, running back on the move. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Dropping back, it's Dyer. Pressure coming. Can't make the connection, in the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone.
They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Gonna run it. It's Edwards. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Off the play fake. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Catch is made at the 15. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field. They got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Handoff from the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Scanning the field. It's Dyer. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Valdez. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. And the Lobos have their offense in high gear. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Hold.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive gain right away.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. That's caught. It's Brown. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Lobos come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They go to the ground. There he goes. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through. One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Orlando, Florida, the Bounce House, home of the UCF Knights. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the New Mexico Lobos, taking on another unit from the Big 12, the UCF Knights. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we're ready to tee it up. And the Lobos will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So UCF's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him, and I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it
The position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistake.
He'll take the deep shot. Pulls it in down the middle. And they'll bring him down after the long completion, a chunk play for the offense.
This quarterback was licking his chops coming into this game. He told us this week he felt like there were some matchups that he could take advantage of against this defense, and he wasted no time. Opening drive of the game, finds the matchup he likes, and that was an absolute...
Turning it on! Touchdown, UCF! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Talking to the coaching staff coming into this game, they said explosive plays are going to be big for us. When we get our opportunities, we got to be able to hit on them, and you saw one right there that time, doing it on the ground on the opening drive of the game. That just shows you this offense, they are locked in and in tune and on the same page early.
The Lobos offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Now, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter. And he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most. And there's going to be times in this game, like we've seen throughout his career, when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter. And that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
Quarterback on the keeper. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Lobos want to crank the tempo.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And the Lobos will snap it on 1st and 10. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. On 1st and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Lobos!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Brown will throw it. It's complete to the right. Good. Wants to throw on first down. Slings it downfield. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Off play action on first down. Catch inside the 25. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Lobos have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Rushes on him. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Lobos in the hurry up. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Strong, firm tackle.
And nowadays, you're not always going to get these quarterbacks on the ground because they're so athletic. But nice job getting the sack, let him out of the pocket there, but now forcing the 4th down, and it's decision time for this all.
Touchdown, New Mexico! They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. The earth is shaking. Bounce house living up to its name as UCF tries to get off the field. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Trying to do it on the ground. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a Heat. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up 2nd down. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Lobos look to keep this drive humming.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Looking to throw, it's Dyer. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Lobos come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Lobos with the 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Running into the open space. Touchdown, Lobos! After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Oh, he's got a chance. Got enough for the first. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes the catch. And he will score. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They were... From the gun, to give, looking for room. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. It'll be 3rd and long. And the Lobos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Caught close to the marker, it's Lawson. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. That's caught, it's Humphrey. Knocked down for the tackle. The Lobos come to the line in the hurry-up. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Pocket breaking down. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
That has to sting as a defense. In a 3rd and obvious passing situation, you're going against this dual-threat quarterback you know can scramble, right? You've got to have somebody at home either spying him or mirroring him, expecting that to happen. That time, the defense wasn't in the right position, and the quarterback absolutely killed them with his legs, picking up the 1st down.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. He'll pull it on the read. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. He leaves it with his back. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turn. Looking for a man. It's Dyer. Using the quick game. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. He'll get rid of it. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Behind the chains now on second and long. Might be changing the route. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Smith. Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game. And the Lobos will have it first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. Looking for the end zone. Incomplete. The final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Looking to throw on first down. This time on target. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes a lot.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. First and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. They'll try it again from the one on second and goal. Trying to power it in. Touchdown, New Mexico! And they're on top here in overtime. The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Across the 25. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. 4th and long, and they have to pick it up to keep their chances alive. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Here comes the Heat. And he sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive. My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away here, but it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here. We're bouncing around. We're excited after having seen what...
of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the New Mexico Lobos offense will have first crack at this one. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Pulls it in. It's Brown. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. So we're scoreless. Their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
To throw, it's Dyer. Fires to the wideout. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
The Lobos headed quickly to the line. Off play action. Buys a little time. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is.
Intentional grounding offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Hauls it in. And they'll mark him down after making that grab, and that's one way to start digging out of that hole, but they are still short of the first down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. And it's no good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score. So Arizona's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. He uncorks one deep. Makes the grab at the 30. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. To the air on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Got a man. It's Blair.
Well, I'll tell you, it's a nice job by the quarterback there. Of course, he's right-handed, but there he is scrambling and rolling to his left. It's not easy to be accurate when you're doing it, but he's able to put that...
Oh, he's got headed to the end zone, and he waltzes it. From the gun, the ground game. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Dyer. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. He's loose on the right. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Lobos! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands, right to him, and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's Richardson. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Tight end now in motion. Give to the single back. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. And the Wildcats line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. There's the pressure. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. A couple of yards short of the 1st down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. The give out of the gun.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They'll run it from the gun. Shakes off the defender. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Lobos are in the hurry-up.
Really nice run there, picking up the 1st down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Finds his man. It's Brown. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. 2nd and short now after that completion. To the air, it's Dyer. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. The Lobos are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. They'll ride the hot hand. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Halfway there on 1st down. It's 2nd and 5. They'll try the run. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. And the Lobos have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The give. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, New Mexico.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
Coming out with it, it's Brown. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Under fire. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Hold.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Anderson wants to throw. Quickly complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 40. Makes a move. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Makes the catch. It's Blair. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Lobos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He turns it loose to the left. Intercepted for the 11th time. Stopped at the 13-yard line. The return after the interception has them in business. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Anderson will throw. Unloads to the right. He's got it. Brought down at the 31. It is a 1st down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Catch in the middle. It's Richardson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Unloads it left. He's got an open man. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Makes the grab. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the 2nd half, so now you're down.
There he goes. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Hand off from the shotgun. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes the grab on the big throw. He's brought down, but this freshman is not afraid to take a shot. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Lobos have it with a 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Oh, the quick spin move. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. From the gun, the running back has it. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll keep it on the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Lobos! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They go to the ground. Fighting off the defender.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking deep down the right side. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. Touchdown, Wildcats. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And how about the bomb, the long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Dyer. Under fire. It's complete on the right side. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Lobos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll pull it down and run. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
How nice is it to just have a quarterback that you believe in, that you can trust, you can put it in his hands on third down to make the right decision. You've got the lead, and you've got your guy. He sees it, nothing open, tucks it, gets a huge third down conversion for this offense.
And the Lobos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. Oh, and he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, New Mexico! That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their sixth straight win. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And, heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Anderson wants to throw. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Arizona right back to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run play action. He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Offense in a bunch formation. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. The sure hands, it's Kane. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the wideout. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Quick strike complete. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to throw again. Trying to find the end zone. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Arizona!
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one. They went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figure it.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Bringing it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Oklahoma's offense will go to work first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up.
There he goes! And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Now the play fake. With the catch, it's Gibson. And he goes down right there. That play's going to lose yardage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Bullock. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Let's talk a little bit about New Mexico. They've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proving themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying here?
Well, they got to keep playing at a high level, and obviously they've had tons of success now to crack into the top 10. I'll tell you, when you get top 10, David, you get everybody's attention.
Yeah, you get everybody's attention.
Turning it on! He's at the 40. At the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Lobos!
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. Got the quick completion.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Back to pass on second down. Creates a little room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Dropping back, it's Bullock. Rushes on him. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Sooners line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First run of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work. Breaks into the open. He has the first and still on his feet. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Lobos, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Takes the easy completion.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to third.
They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And the Lobos have this offense rolling. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, New Mexico.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
He'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Caught near the sticks. It's Gibson. There's plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. From the gun, running back on the move. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Bullock. Fires to the big fella. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Winfield. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Sooners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got it in the middle, it's Russell. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down. The Sooners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. With the run on first and goal. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. Not finding any running room, and I think that loss is going to give back what they gained on the previous play, and now it's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. He'll be stopped right at the 42 after returning the pick, and the defense comes up with a turnover. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. It's a draw, and the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Buys a little extra time. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. He chews up ground so easy, so frustrating for a defense to have to deal with a guy like this.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting into the ground.
Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on second and long. Dropping back, it's Bullock. Quick completion on the out route. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. And the Sooners are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Winfield. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Fast completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Gibson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Wants to go up top. He makes a catch. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Got his man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Swings it out to the flat.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Out of the shotgun on third down. Grab near the marker. It's Kent. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Caught in the backfield, it's Russell. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to throw, it's Bullock. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. He's looking downfield to throw. Pressure coming. Snagged in the middle. It's Kent. The big tight end was fighting for every inch, but he will be stopped short, and it'll be 4th down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. It's good. Easy call for the refs. It's our forced to settle for the field goal. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. The Sooners will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his spot. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah,
Oh, he's got some space.
and It's just a pick-your-poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man, really good coverage in the backhand, taking away the pass, but then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody trailing their guy, so much space for him. He takes off and makes the huge run for this offense.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They give it to him again. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on third down. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Lobos come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Oh, and he's able to get it back and saves himself a rear end chewing. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Running to Green. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out.
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a second down play. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. This crowd knows when to bring it. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. They'll run for it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Lobos kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Lobos! They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Kent. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And he's brought down after a nice game. The Sooners in the hurry-up.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. And here comes the offense on second down. One throw, it's Bullock. Fires to the big fella. He breaks a tackle. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down.
Yeah, and David, you just wonder at this point, is it just too little too late? This is one of their best playmakers offensively, but they just haven't been able to get him going in this game. Big reason why they're losing.
Dating that. I got to take that guy away. That's priority number one. Understanding late in the game now, up by multiple scores, I'm playing my defense a little bit different. Can't give up the big plays. Time is on my side.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. They'll go up top on second and short. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They'll throw on third and short. Hart, close to the marker. It's McIntyre. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. And the Sooners started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. A first down run in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners!
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. So now on comes the field goal unit. There is no doubt, at this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be. The official says no.
began 3.5 months ago has all built for this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. He could be in for another one here today. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Bringing it out, it's Coleman. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. It's a shotgun run call. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The sure hands. It's Hudson. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. The Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver. And the Red Raiders will have to kick this away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And here's the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So New Mexico's offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. The Lobos are in the red zone now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Rolls into the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Automatic on the PAT. Fielded in the end zone. It's Coleman. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looking deep down the right side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And this pass is on target. Caught. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Red Raiders will crank up the tempo.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Caught in the backfield. It's Hudson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. 2nd down after that previous play. He'll hand it off. Breaks free. Fighting off the defender.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up with run support.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. And the Red Raiders will send the punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Makes the catch downfield. Now here he goes. Touchdown, New Mexico. There was no catching him that time.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown? That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. The quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so,